So, welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. I have a topic I want to really discuss on, and for some reason, there's this defensive attitude from a lot of the supporters where it surrounds Mason Holgate, and I'm puzzled by it. I'm really puzzled by it. I don't know why, because um it's like no one wants to see the truth. No one wants to accept the truth. And I don't want to say no one. I think a few persons don't want to. But we're going to touch into that. But you don't know anything already. Big up on yourself, people. Every time, all the time for tuning in. You don't know anything already. All right, so please do the YouTube stuff by hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button. We'll thoroughly appreciate it if you do so. All right, let's touch on the Mason Holgate situation. All right, I did my review video, and in the review video, apparently, because I said Mason Holgate did what we saw Damian Lowe do, like the Wolper long ball them. There's so much different excuses a bill of it Mason Holgate. I'm like, fine. He's a new player, yes, to a new system. I understand. No, let me make this clear before anything. I'm not saying that the player isn't good. I'm not saying that he won't be good for the Reggae Boyz, or he won't look good for the Reggae Boyz. I'm not saying that. I was specifically analyzing that particular match that he played in. Fine, it is his first game, no problem at all. But let me tell you something. If you were at the game, you would realize that even his own teammates were frustrated at him with the long ball. Even his own teammates, and something that no one said, even a McLaren reaction. No one not ever see McLaren reaction where that is concerned, and that's one of the reasons. Even at full time, you can see that he was upset. Like after the other team talk, and so you can see that Holgate was upset. But at the end of the day, people, that's one of the difference when you're at the game, when you're at the game versus when you watch it on TV. You don't necessarily see this reaction. When him go long, Ethan Pinocchio say, you don't see, you rarely see those stuff. You really see those stuff when you watch it on TV. So my time, you see Casey Palmer pint and says, see Lati there. See Lati there, Lati is there. So I'm telling the truth, people. It's a different perspective when you're at the game versus when you're not. And fine, one of the things about watching it on TV is that you get to see somebody slow motion, you get to see somebody the stuff them from overhead. But really and truly, even though you get to see those stuff, you see a lot of stuff when you're watching it on TV. So when I said that the long ball impact us, people come in the comment section and say, boy, because the midfielder now come for the ball and all I be and stuff there. Now, the issue that I have personally is that when I come here, sit here, and call out Damian Lowe for passing or play the ball for long ball them, the same persons who are cussing who are defend Mason Holgate are the same person who cuss and say Damian Lowe should not be in the team. Damian Lowe only know to play long ball. Damian Lowe not settle this, that, rated tear. And all them type of something there. So then bash Damian Lowe do it. So I said in my match review that there's no way I can say select Damian Lowe for attempting so much long ball and barely any of them connected. Barely any of them connected. But yet still, me I go excuse Mason Holgate for doing the same. That does not make any sense. That's not fair analysis. That's definitely not fair analysis. Fine. You're gonna say, yeah, people come and say, boy, if they had hit Norman Campbell, people wouldn't say anything about it. Only a few of them actually went his direction. Most of them, some of them even going to the opposite, right back to the opposite Andrew goalkeeper. Some of them Andrew defender just drop off and collect it easy. Most of them are long wasted ball. And if you're gonna say that, you have to say the same for Damian Lowe. So that means now that any other player, any one of our defenders are hitting those long balls, we should just stop them. Now, here what makes no sense to me. Ethan Pinnock, how many long balls did you see? Fine, the midfielders weren't coming for the ball. Let's agree on that. But ask yourself the question, how many long balls did Ethan Pinnock have to hit? Ethan Pinnock is in the same defense. How many long balls did Ethan Pinnock had to hit? And if not, why Ethan Pinnock had to hit significantly less long ball? Are we saying that Ethan Pinnock the defender and the midfielders are now come, but Ethan Pinnock still find a pass? That's the question, you know. Or Mason Holgate, that's just part of him or part of how he plays. And that's the issue that I'm having. I think a lot of persons is just in defense. You know what? I saw a comment. I know somebody called me in a comment. Anti-European Jamaican. I go assume say him show it out generally. I go assume say him show it out generally to other persons. But he was replying to one of my comments. So that could not be a general statement. That must be targeted at me. Said that I am anti-European. I'm an anti-European Jamaican. That's a talk. And I see it as fine. Keep what you want to keep. If you want to believe that, no problem. I'm not going to tell you what to believe from what not to believe. Keep that. Fine. But if I cannot speak about a player, bad performance, because of where he's from, that cannot be fair analysis. If I'm going to give an excuse for Mason Holgate because he's European, based off of what the commenter said, that means I should give an excuse for Damian Lowe because he's Jamaican. Because he's from Jamaica. You see the logic of that now? It make no sense at all. If Damian Lowe play long ball, talk about say Damian Lowe, too much long ball. Right there, this, that, be a long ball. And fun fact, in recent time, I haven't seen Damian Lowe making so much long pass again. Not good while we haven't seen that. But we talk about it. I said, boy, too much height, we tie that right there. Now, Mason Holgate came and did the same thing. I expect us to be saying the same thing as well. Then now, the commenters, some of the commenters now are going to say, boy, these are the commenters are going to say, MG Sports this, MG Sports that, anti-European talk. It's just straight fallacy. So if we just pick side, basically, and say, him good because he come from here, so, and him not good because he come from here, so. No, I may not go by that rule. I cannot go by that rule. Football play everywhere in the world. Everywhere in the world. One of our best players in the team, despite so much players from right across the world, plays in the MLS, in Andre Blake. Possibly the best player in our team for the longest while. Possibly the best player in our team. I just one other player in our team really I would say probably be consistent. No, I use the word consistent, and that's Ethan Pinnock. Probably only other player as consistent as Andre Blake. Possibly the only other player as consistent as Andre Blake. Bob Reed have hit and miss. Leon Bailey have hit and miss. Bowser have hit and miss. Casey Patman never can horrible performance one night. But so much players have their hit and miss. So why is it that we can't talk about a player when we have a bad performance? And I see a lot of persons lambasting persons for saying that Mason Holgate played a lot of long ball and he didn't look good on his home debut. That's a fact. He didn't look good on his home debut. That's 100% fact. Yes, he kept a clean sheet. No problem at all. But on the ball, what he did to the ball was total crap. And we can't hide it. People know, what people start to now say, oh, you're not talking about Maggie. Maggie, I did say in my post-match that Maggie had a horrible game. He didn't play well. It didn't play well. Me never create an excuse for Maggie. So I mean, if you create excuse for another player that didn't play well also, it makes no sense at all. None whatsoever. He did not have a good game. This is not saying that he won't play good at none time at all. This is not me running the player because I saw go feel and say, MJ, I run the player them because he want the local ball in my squad. So I see. But we can go and make up assumptions them. He did not play well. I'm not saying that he won't ever play well, but in some point he will come good. Nothing at all is wrong with that. But for that game, he did not play well. Simple as too much long ball. Anyways, big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you guys again. Until next time, MG Sports TV. We're out. God bless. And I mean, yo. I'm outro. Oh, I'm outro. Yeah. Makes sense now. Big up on yourself. Like, share, and subscribe, people.